the like afferent ducts.
Yeah, which are called ductus deferens.
Ductus deferens, yeah.
Yeah. This is actually pretty nice to show this. Hey, you male cat people, do you want to come see a male rabbit for comparison? It's kind of cool. Okay, just to show you, since we're just looking at this stuff. But this is the testis in these guys. Okay. And you can see here, lying on the testis, the epididymis here, right here, okay, and then that bends down around here, the head of the epididymis, and then up as ductus deferens here. And the testis is much longer and skinnier in a rabbit than in a cat. Okay, in the cat.
What was the epididymis again?
Epididymis is right here.
Okay. Is it just that flap part, or is the whole?
It's this, yeah, it's this flat sort of, I don't know what to call it, a flap on the outside of the testis.
And then you said, this one, the connection of them?
Mm-hmm. You can actually see it when you pull it apart.
Yeah, and that would be called the...
What is it? Gubernaculum.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the gubernaculum right
And
there.
that's before it turns into the ductus efferens.
That's just the connective tissue. That's just connective tissue here. So the epididymis comes down and around, and then right at that point, at the caudal end of the testis, is the gubernaculum that's holding it. And this is the cremasteric pouch that's kind of inverted and torn. There it is on the other side, intact. Nice job. Okay, sorry. I just thought I'd show these guys since they were just looking at the same thing on a cat. Okay, but then if you follow ductus deferens up, there and there, you can see how they kind of come together, loop over the ureters, and dive down behind the bladder. And so what you need to do then is kind of get into this area here and separate things out to follow them along behind the bladder and what's going on back there. And what you'll see is there's ductus deferens dropping down behind the bladder. And if you look behind the ductus deferens, that's ductus deferens. If you get back behind it, there's a gland in there, and that's where the vesicular gland. And I'm just starting to, you'll have to pick away a little more carefully, but basically this thing right in here, you see where I'm grabbing something back there? That's vesicular gland, and if you go a little bit further down, you'll be able to distinguish the prostate gland, which lies both below or caudal and a little bit dorsal to the vesicular gland.
Okay.
What was the last one?
Only rabbits have this?
Oh, bulbourethral. Only rabbits have the vesicular gland. Well, people have one. They're called seminal vesicles in people, but cats don't have it. And then the bulbourethral glands are tough to find, but if you kind of trace the urethra down into the penis, right at the base of the penis, where it's going in, there should be little pockets off to the side of the urethra, and that's the bulbourethral gland, one on each side.
Okay.
And we have seen them.
So is this just fat then?